Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. Also locations in Tewksbury, a couple other places as well, which I can't think of off the top of my head now. Um, so this beer is saturated. It is a double IPA clocking in at 8.3% ABV. It is a Treehouse double IPA brewed with orange blossom honey, golden syrup, homemade mango simple syrup, and a blend of fruit-forward American hops. It is intensely hopped in both the kettle and the dry hop in a judicious manner that saturates the beer with flavor without overburdening your palate with harsh flavors. So, hence the name saturated for the beer. Keep cold, enjoy fresh. Well, this is super fresh. It was canned about a week ago. So, never had this beer. I do love orange blossom honey. I'm not sure exactly what golden syrup is, but it's going to be sweet. And homemade mango simple syrup. I do love mango, and I do love honey, and I do love Treehouse's double IPAs, so I have a feeling we are in for a real treat. Pour it up. Nice head. I poured it a little aggressively. About a 3.5 finger, slightly off-white, creamy looking head. The appearance of the beer itself is a deep kind of yellowish orange color. It looks darker on camera. Once again, the lighting in here is not the best. It almost makes it look brown, but it's definitely not. It's nice, kind of a bright yellowish orange to the naked eye here. And the aromas, very nice. Right up front, you're getting a nice sweetness, which is probably coming from the golden syrup, the orange blossom honey. There's a little bit of a tangerine citrus note on the nose. Some pineapple. I'm not getting any guava with this, which is a shame because I do love the guava aromas and flavors that a lot of the Treehouse IPAs have to offer. But it smells really nice. A little bit of like a wheat bready malt aroma. There's almost a slight vegetal type of note, which is a little odd. Kind of getting that on the back end after I mentioned those other flavors. It's just kind of in the background, but there's something there. I don't know if it's off, it's just a little strange. But overall, it smells absolutely delightful. I am salivating, so without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Ooh, there's that guava. So there's a nice little guava kick on the palate. Some tangerine citrus. Some nice sweet notes with this. A little bit of that mango simple syrup coming through. It's got some nice sweetness to it, kind of in the front to middle of the sip. And then on the back end, it drops off quite nicely. A little bit of guava on the finish. A little bit of that pineapple. Moderate bitterness with this one, which they probably, because of the kettle and the dry hopping, they probably amped up the hopping and the IBUs specifically to kind of to balance out the syrup, or the golden syrup, the mango simple syrup, and the orange blossom honey, because those are all very sweet. So I think they hopped it, saturated it with the hops a little bit more to kind of round it out. And it is very rounded out. It's very balanced. It's very nice and enjoyable. I do like the nice guava note on the palate. The mango's coming through. There's a pineapple, tropical fruit note as well. Some tangerine citrus, and I already mentioned the guava. Guava. It's almost got like a little bit of a creaminess to the mouthfeel, probably from the syrup and the honey. It's sweet throughout, but it's bitter on the finish. So like I said, it's very well rounded. It's not cloyingly sweet by any means. It's an enjoyable beer. This is not one of my favorite Treehouse beers. I think it's in the excellent range, but I'm going to go on the lower end. I'm going to give it a 91 out of 100, which is an A minus for me, which is low for a Treehouse beer, but they make so many great juicy IPAs, and I thought that the orange blossom honey and the mango simple syrup and the golden syrup and all of that would just be wonderful, and it's great, but I feel like I'd rather just have a Julius or a Hazy or Haze or one of their namesake beers that doesn't have all of the gimmicks and the things added to it, and I think they're better. This one is excellent, but on the lower end, 91 out of 100. I wish there was a little bit more mango coming through. And the honey, if you're going to put orange blossom honey in a beer, which I think is a great idea, I want to be able to taste it. There's not enough orange blossom honey character. I really like honey, and I'm not really getting it. I'm getting some sweetness, but that could be coming from the mango simple syrup. That could be coming from, the golden syrup. So yeah, just a little bit more of the flavors, a little distinct. Being able to differentiate between the flavors a little bit may have raised the rating a little bit more. But it's a nicely balanced beer. It's not too sweet. It's really enjoyable. I probably wouldn't buy this one again though. But I'm glad I got to try it, and it is an excellent beer. It's a nice juicy IPA after all from Treehouse, which they really don't make anything under anything less than an A, in my opinion, when it comes to their IPAs. But this one is, it's excellent, but just so. Saturated from Treehouse Brewing Company. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.